morning, world.
Good morning.
Welcome to Music Monday.
It's not Monday.
I know, but that's our thing. We couldn't release it on Monday, but we're going to do a review from Samson because you guys told us he has a new video out. And this one is The Sixth Sense.
I see dead people. Stay tuned. I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian, and this is Cedric and Brian.
Alright, you guys, we'd like to give you a quick disclaimer. For those of you who have seen Samson before, he uses some very colorful language. If that offends you, stop right now. Don't watch this. If you don't care, watch, but you've been warned.
These are short videos, but we'll make sure to make them long for you because that's what we do.
Yeah. Take a 3-minute video and make it last 30 minutes.
Remember, and I say this over and over again, if you want to watch it without us talking, just go watch the video. Just Google it, Samson, The Sixth Sense, and you'll get it without us jibber-jabbering. For those of you who want to watch us jibber-jabber, stay tuned. Here we go.
Fellow Americans, good morning. Certain dates...
Look at Biden sitting over there.
Why does he have the mask on? Is the statue behind him going to catch COVID? Jeez.
I guess if you're standing there not talking, you need a mask because you might breathe, but the person actually talking... Sorry, I didn't mean to stop us so early, but Biden standing there...
It's echo throughout history.
The January 6th insurrection.
January 6th attack on the United States Capitol.
The January 6th Capitol insurrection.
January 6th.
January 6th.
January the 6th.
January 6th.
Including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault.
These clear acts of sedition.
Our democracy came under assault.
Did our democracy come under assault?
No. This is a review, but it's like, I talked in the last video, nobody remembers where they were January 6th.
Yeah.
Nobody remembers. It was not that. You know where you were 9/11. I knew where I was when Magic had HIV. I knew where there's certain events in history where you knew where you were. January 6th, no one knows what happened that day.
Where were you when Magic got HIV?
I was at the drive-thru at El Pollo Loco. Stay with this.
These clear acts of sedition and violence and terrorism.
A violent terrorist attack on the Capitol.
Such an attack on our democracy.
Violent attack to overthrow an election.
The worst attacks in American history.
If I can't have it my way, I'll burn the...
It's funny how they call an unarmed protest that ended in 2 hours the worst attack in American history.
It's a damn shame.
It's in American history.
If I can't have it my way, I'll burn the whole country down.
Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001. And January 6th, 2021.
Which one of these is not like the other?
These people know better, and it's disgusting.
Well, Kamala just compared it to Pearl Harbor and 9/11. Like, those two things couldn't be further from what happened on January 6th.
It's an insult to the thousands who lost their lives on 9/11. Yeah. It's just disgusting. It's disgusting. Let's let Samson tell the story.
One.
Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it. When we saw the news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over.
So perfect. That's exactly what I was just saying.
All right.
It just went, and remember, 2 hours later, everybody was back in session, and they confirmed the vote, and Biden became president.
Right.
He's doing such a good job.
Right. It didn't stop our government from doing what they were doing. The vote happened, Trump stepped down, and everything went on like before.
Now, the people that did lose their lives during the 2020 riots, have you been hearing that on a loop?
Nope.
Get ready, though. There's going to be an election in November. Get ready for some more BLM stuff. That's just my prediction.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, that's Sam. He's looking good.
I like
Looking good. That's an okay mullet, I suppose.
I like the goat.
Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since. It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out cause this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, cause it happened to the suit and ties.
Man, he's good at laying that stuff out.
That's good stuff. And it's weird because, and I heard someone tell the difference between white people and black people, and we was just Americans, people on the right and the left. The people who were really upset, they took their complaints to the government on the Capitol Hill.
Yeah. They
Other people burned up their stores.
Yeah, they burned stuff. They needed new Nikes because they were so upset about George Floyd.
Yeah.
And then if you look at the polls now, what regular Americans think, not the elites, is it was much worse when that stuff was in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
They don't care about January 6th.
No.
It wasn't a big deal. It's so
It's like they don't care about all the people crossing the border. They're taking them to other neighborhoods, but not theirs.
Yeah.
But right now, cause it happened to the suit and ties. That shit's way above my head. We were fucking shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch, in fact they loved it then. People will do what they do, bitch, ain't that what you said? Yep. There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town, when the whole fucking city's being burnt down. You smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem.
Oh,
goodness.
Yep. Talking about the Dems encouraging bailing out the 2020 protesters, which they did. I think even our vice president at the time.
Yep, she put up money to bail them out. No.
The green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it. I don't condone what happened on that day, especially the officers that were assaulted. I would never dare. But as for all the politicians that were there, you fuck us over all the time, so don't expect us to care. I care more about the store owner that's getting beat down in front of his shop just for trying to protect his place of business. He would probably help me if he saw me on the ground dying. Y'all wouldn't do a damn thing. Shit, you'd probably say good riddance. You'd walk right over me like I was a crack, and you were trying to save your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid.
You remember that? Do you remember
Classic
that?
game. Yep. Just to step on a crack, break your mother's back. Oh my goodness.
He comes up with this stuff, man. It's good. Sorry.
Your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid. If you did acknowledge me, you probably nudge my body and go, aw, little fucker must have died of COVID.
I don't know. He's creative. I love that stuff. That is awesome.
That's a great line.
And it's just weird because I had so many people reach out to me on January 6th when it was happening and saying, Cedric, isn't this wrong? The difference is I said, yes, it is.
Yes.
But you had nothing to say during 2020. Now all of a sudden, this is wrong.
And did you see the images, though, of the police standing there with the doors open and people were just kind of hanging out?
Yeah.
That didn't happen during the riots of 2020.
No.
They wouldn't show the owners that were beat on the ground. They just showed people grabbing their stuff. This actually, and like we said, like he's saying, it wasn't right. You don't want to do that stuff. A peaceful protest is what they were doing outside beforehand, airing their grievances. But when you see the doors open and you're just like, okay, I'm going to go in, and then they turn around and they're arresting people for it, it's ridiculous.
You probably nudge my body and go, aw, little fucker must have died of COVID. You know it's true. Stop bluffing. They do absolutely nothing that is trusting. Kamala, for you to compare this to Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting.
Yes. Yes.
Some of Samson's stuff is hard to talk about because yeah, he's right. Let's move on.
But listen to what it says right after he talks about that. Come on, ready?
9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting.
Did you catch that word?
Was that female dog?
Yeah, he throws these little words in on the sides if you listen, like the but then he throws in the B word. He's humorous and truthful.
Yeah.
So
we always said there's a lot of truth in humor.
Yeah.
To Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting. That's the most self-centered thing that I've ever seen. Compared to those events, it's not even worth remembering. No one that I know is even still paying attention to it. We'd all forget this shit in like a month if nobody mentioned it. Yep. And you know it too. You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice. While your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops. We would rather hear you address a million other issues. We don't want to listen till you cry? Get a fucking tissue. So many things could be dealt with in a jiff, but you would rather sit in front of us and smell your own shit. I refuse to show concern for a group of people that I have no respect for. I won't go there. I'm not happy about it, I'm not mad about it either. I'm just neutral on the issue, I just don't care. Yeah, I'm back.
That dude is talented.
Dude, he can. Hair grows fast, man. I'm a little envious.
He's a little bit younger than we are.
Yeah, just a little bit. I love the title of this, The Sixth Sense, because the first thing you think of, like Cedric with Bruce Willis, the movie, The Sixth Sense. You know, I hear dead people, or I see dead people. But he's using this phrase. It should be called the sixth nonsense.
Yeah.
For January 6th, all the nonsense they're doing, but it's just clever.
Some of the mainstream, they're seeing things that aren't really there.
Yeah.
And they're making it bigger than it really is.
That's on the nose, Cedric, again. Good, that's why he's here.
Right.
I know you all love Cedric.
How can you not?
And we talked about the mullet. It's growing on me a little bit.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's not growing on you.
I know. Well,
it'll take a while. That was good. I like that.
That's why I have to wear a hat.
This one, it was short, it was concise, it was to the point. Like I said earlier, there's a lot of truth and humor.
All right. We're going to do a comment for you. And remember, stay tuned. We're going to do his other song that he just came out with called A Quick Word on our next review. So make sure you get in line for that.
Okay, this one from God Over Government when we did High Res and Jimmy. Mm-hmm. All right.
Good song. Make sure you go back and watch that. That was a great song.
This is from Brandon Grant. And Brandon says, "This is my first time seeing one of you two's reaction, and you guys continually hit the nail on the head. Are you two veterans?" To answer you quickly, no, we're not. Just curious because I am. I just feel like you guys have the same mindset that I do. Mad respect. You got a new subscriber on the first view. Stay the course, and God bless. Brandon.
Thank you.
I say this with all respect. Let's go. Let's go. I mean that respectfully. And I think there's a lot of like-minded people out there, and we're just trying to be just one of many voices out there. So thank you for saying that, Brandon. We appreciate it.
Speaking of like-minded voices, go watch our review of the trailer for Everything's Going to Be All White. Just to show you that it's not about skin color, it's about ideology. So Go check that one out.
Awesome. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, ring that bell, and continue sharing our channel with everyone you know, and continue being good to each other. Until next time, I'm Cedric.
And I'm Brian. We'll see you later.